I don't know, you said you were on the comms. I'm here to talk to you.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shephard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
What about the extra help we picked up along the way?
The Krogan and Turians have obviously been a big
I successfully freaked out Army. What did you do, Highlander?
bonus for us. And that female Krogan you rescued is rallying more support from the other clans. I'm glad you disabled that bomb on Tachanka. We could have lost a lot of Krogan support as it is. We picked up some Turian troops.
Good to hear.
Oh, wow. Holy crap.
What about
Arya's
Arya's mercenaries?
Arya Talok, there's someone I never thought we'd be in bed with. The blood pack will be useful.
Nothing.
And violent. Mostly Vorchai here. We'll put the Blue Suns to good
Doesn't
use.
sound like nothing. He burned.
Vosk is bringing his men, and that they're gunning for a fight. The Eclipse are providing troops and mechs. When we find a Reaper soft spot, they'll help us hit it. Don't want to know how you got Arya's cooperation, but whatever you did, it was worth it.
What about the Rachni?
I wouldn't have believed it, but the Rachni are helping us build the Crucible.
They're helping build the Crucible?
Turns out they have a knack for weapons of mass destruction. In hindsight, I guess they'd know a thing or two about waging a galactic war.
No problems with them then?
Other than scaring the hell out of our engineers, no. Not a lot of small talk.
I mean, it would be kind of like freaky to see like a bug alien creature crawling around helping you build stuff.
How about the Solarians?
Interesting wrinkle. We've been getting back channel commitments from the strike teams within STG. They're promising to back us.
Even after I cured the genophage?
Our intel suggests there are cracks developing between the military and the politicians. These STG guys know the score. They're not going to jeopardize the entire Solarian Union just because some Delatras didn't get her way.
I mean, he has a point. That makes sense. Reaper
Do you know
progress.
how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Urdnot Rex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg have teeth.
Well, if we lose this war, it might be them running the next cycle. It's easy to forget the Reapers don't destroy every species.
Just
I think
ones who can threaten them.
Yeah. I think the reason they're leaving the Yogg alone is because the Yogg aren't advanced enough. They're still a fairly primal race. So I think they're leaving the Yogg alone because right now they're not a threat because they're not advanced enough.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogans sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Irun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
What happened to the Batarians?
Never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wiped out half their race already when I took out the relay to protect the rest of the galaxy from the Reapers. Yes? What do you mean? Yeah, what? What? I'm so confused. So confused.
Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
I think the Geth and the Quarians are trying to, what do you call it, work out a peace deal. Like, a way to work together, because now that the Geth aren't bad anymore. I think that's what's trying to happen. And that's why we haven't seen the Geth or the Quarian for pretty much the most of this game. Actually, I don't think I've seen the Geth or the Quarian at all this game yet. It's probably because they are working out some sort of deal where they can work together or live together in harmony. Mission complete, confused, tough. I definitely... Yeah, you definitely succeeded in that. In my favorite rocket ship.
Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tachanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but virus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there, stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander.
I was like, so much for the cannon not being used for a long time.
Get on it.
Sounds simple enough.
Why do you whisper? Like, we gotta whisper. They might hear us over the loud cannons. Shepherd, you're a dork. And that proves my point. It's so loud. Am I gonna be... Can I shoot this? No. I just wanted to see. It was for science.
I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to the bombardment range, the global resistance is in trouble.
No.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
Trying to see where we're... Did you think that was the best place to hide? I'm just curious. I'm asking for a friend. Did you just throw a grenade at me? How dare you get? That's what you get. I'm taking this. Mine now. That can go over there. Oh, I'm way too close. I might be going a little too ham again. I guess it's just in my nature just to go super ham. This is my strat, just to run right up into the enemy's face and just scream at them. I instill fear in my enemies. I probably instill more confusion than anything else. Probably just confused, like, what the hell are you doing? I'll take this. I mean, I'm always good with mun-muns. That didn't work out like I thought so. I didn't realize the desk was gonna block the fireball. Okay, they're all... Who else is shooting at me? Oh, a turret.
Control center secured. Then I think it's time to test this cannon.
What is that? Oh, I can't... I thought that was a circle, because that looks like the circle to interact with.
Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
Yeah, this does not look like it would be Krogan made.
They're pulling the plug.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move.
Let's see. I always try to just pick things up and then she ends up tumbling. I'm like, what is it? That's why Vanguard, I don't actually run at their faces. Instead, biotic warp to their faces. Maybe I should have gone that route. It seems like it would have fit me better. Oh shit. Well, you're new. No. Yeah, maybe Vanguard would have been better for me. I tend to be very aggressive when it comes to my approach. Oh, there's a guy, like, right here? I like that static blast actually hits multiple people. It's really helpful. Because even if they don't have a barrier, or even if it doesn't affect them, it stuns them for a bit. Get. This is why I liked upgrading my abilities so they hit more than one target. Because like the static thing hits more than one target. The flame hits more than one target. I think I have the ice hitting more than one target. It's like super helpful. See, look. Super helpful. Vanguard said like part of the damage combo is the burner, but oh, well maybe not. Maybe not my good fit. I kill myself enough already. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not the best fit for me. Oh, I have to shoot it? Oh shit, there's a lot of people here? Oh, I didn't realize you guys were having a party. I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to intrude. That works. But the dash brings it back. Oh, okay. So you use your barrier to do damage, and then when you dash, you bring back your biotic barrier. Okay, so there's like a good balance. That sounds like it sounds like I probably would get used to it, but it sounds like it takes a little bit getting used to. It's not like something that you can just learn right off the bat. Seems simple enough.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
Is there gonna be more Cerberus agents? Is there gonna be a robot suit? I sense robot suit incoming. No. I'm like, you're down. Oh shit. Oh, that missed. The recoil on that gun is crazy, but I understand because it's got a big kick to it. Well, that fireball sucked. God damn it. God damn, I can't hit anything with my abilities. You get experiment with all sorts if you ever do a multiplayer. I think I want to try multiplayer. I at least want to try it out. I'm not gonna just like not try it out. Especially if it's one of those like where you just have to kill waves of enemies. I like that kind of gameplay, just killing waves of enemies. So I definitely want to try it out.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
I mean, what? That
Cannon
doesn't
control
help me.
restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Can I see?
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat.
Oh.
Direct hit.
That's
I wanted to actually see it.
All right.
I actually wanted to
Good
see
work,
it.
everyone.
We can definitely try it off stream. Yeah, no, definitely.
Operational Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an alliance team to keep it secure. They've
That's
got
probably
a
smart.
foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Those cannons are going to be super helpful. Oh, more unicorns! So many unicorns!
Just double check the
Yes!
recoils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
Do you ever rest? That's a good point.
I don't see you down here working your ass off.
Well, thank you for the biddies, Meep.
Downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Paint? Maybe painted. Crochet?
Sure.
Knitting?
I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
Yeah, he needs to get out of the ship.
You can't.
Yeah, he's working too hard. I get that there's a war going on and everything, but you need to, like, relax a bit. Or you're not gonna be prepared. Oh, I can actually talk to you. Yes! What? What, Okada? What?
Commander,
You settling in, Javik?
I believe some of the crew wishes to be my friend. That is not my purpose here. Also, I find I need to wash my hands. The residue of the ship is strong.
How so?
I have been exploring. There are traces of those who lived on the Normandy before. I detected
He's very sensitive to the touch.
her genetic structure was unnatural, as if artificially created.
Jack?
Sounds like Miranda.
Oh, Miranda.
And Adrel. There was illness in him.
Thane.
Thane.
And a Krogan who lived in these quarters. He was
And Grunt.
undergoing a metamorphosis. His memories were confused, not organic to his mind. There was great confusion and turmoil.
I'm
Still can't wrap my head around that. Reading information like you do.
For my people, it was as natural as breathing.
Evolution's an amazing force.
Our scientists believed it was the only force in the galaxy that mattered. They called
He's yelling at me.
it cosmic imperative. The strong flourished.
All I wanted was love.
Perished. The government
Oh, they're one of those races that only the stronger survive kind of thing.
Survival of all.
All I asked was for some love, and he just screams at me, "Give me a second." Got army occupied for a moment. Oh, okay. You're the one that
Was this imperative just your scientist's opinion, or did they prove something we don't know?
The universe had already proven it. They only had to look around.
And saw what exactly?
Extinction is the rule of law in the cosmos. The natural order of things. The weakest species are doomed.
I mean, he's kind of got a point. It's like Darwin's theory. The weak need protection. I don't agree. The weak don't, like, because, like, somebody might be, like, physically weak, but they're, like, mentally strong. So no one's completely weak. Everybody has their strong suit.
It's the duty of the strong to protect the weak. Otherwise we'd have anarchy.
But those who had nothing to offer would be eliminated.
So conflict should be a way of life.
Evolution demands it. The strong grow stronger by dominating the weak. It is for the greater good of all. Though I do not think your Asari approves of my beliefs.
Liara? I think she just had a different idea about what Protheans were like.
We are all a product of our time. Had I been born in this cycle, perhaps I would be the noble scholar she wishes me to be.
You think you'd like that? It's a whole different line of work.
I wouldn't know. Living a life of constant war. Taking life in every battle.
I see how it could be tough to see outside the box.
It is the only box I have known. It shapes me, as stone is shaped by the one who carves it. The stone has no choice in the form it will take. You and I, Commander. War is our sculptor, and we are prisoners to its design.
Maybe not much longer. We win this and we'll both be set free.
Are those literally just giant tables of water where he washes his hands? I didn't realize it was actual water. I thought that was like just where he like it was like a panel or something that he looked at.
I would like to have seen it.
50,000. Commander, got a minute?
What do you want to know?
Oh, great.
You've just implemented a cure for the genophage. Millions of Krogan will start fighting the Reapers. What do you say to people who think humanity is starting another Rachni War and Krogan rebellions?
This is Krogan redemption.
It's easy to remember the worst of Krogan history, but you also need to remember the best.
Meaning?
The Krogan were heroes once, and they want to be heroes again. We're giving them that chance.
Are you aware that Clan Urdnot is already petitioning the Council for an embassy and rights to a colony world?
Well, it's only right. They demand a seat on the council. You don't want that. You don't want that, Crota. Don't judge. I mean, that makes sense because he did talk about how like the whole ship was tainted. And I get that like he's very sensitive like to like the previous like occupants of the ship. the most like he would be the one person who wouldn't get Rona. He's so careful. Like he's like washing his hands while we're talking. He's like a super germaphobe. This interview is over.
The Krogan are coming to the aid of a council homeworld. That's more than a lot of species can say. I helped them get the Genophage cure. Anything more is between the council and the Krogan.
There it is, straight from Commander Shephard. Until tomorrow, this is Diana Allers. Good night and stay strong.
You're way too close to the camera, lady. I'm just telling you from an outside point of view, you're way too close to the camera. You can take my criticism as you like, but I'm just saying. Way too close to the camera. Anything? Oh, she does have new. Mass relay traffic report. Increase, decrease in recent relay traffic. Widow, 95% increase. Wow. Omega 2, 65% increase. Tassala, 32% increase. Signhand, 43% decrease. Pelion, 12% decrease. Sharon unavailable. Shanxi Zeta unavailable. So this is email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ship pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls. They almost gave Professor Lowe a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. They just gotta realize it's just a new ally. It's just they're gonna have to get used to it. I don't think they realized how intelligent the Rachni are. I think they just saw them as some sort of like animalistic creature, and they're not. Audio log. Grunt addresses new Erlac company recruits. Recruits still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt laughter. I don't understand why they gave me whiny pie checks for soldiers. Oh, recruit. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Grunt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. Holy shit, recruit. No one talks to Grunt. Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Damn.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
Oh, something's up.
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shephard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Oh, she's saying that literally this war could last for 100 or more years. And she doesn't want to see, like, she could actually see the start and the beginning of this war. And that kind of scares her, because if they fail, she'll see the failure. Gee, that young?
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
War's not over, you can't give up.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward.
Oh god, the screens are so bright.
On our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I have friends like you. Oh,
I think of the
my
people
family.
I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shephard. Why don't we talk later?
But Garrus. Oh, here he is.
All right, my turn. What's the first order an Alliance commander gives at the start of combat?
I give up.
Correct.
All right.
Oh.
What do you call it when a Turian gets killed by a horrible spiky monster?
Friendly fire. Come on, that one goes back to Shang-Chi.
You gotta respect the classics.
How many humans does it take to activate
Oh
a
my
dormant
god.
mass relay?
602. 600 to vote on it, 1 to ask the Asari for technical help, and 1 to request a seat on the council afterward. How do you know when a Turian's out of ammo?
He switches to the stick up his ass as a backup weapon. Why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
Oh, this is gonna be a...
You're shitting me. The Turian military has one about me?
Oh, absolutely. I heard it myself from a private back on Palaven.
Alright, why does the Alliance hire pilots with brittle bone disease?
So their Marines can beat someone in hand-to-hand drills.
Damn, you need to tell James that one. Hey, what's the
Holy
hardest part
crap.
about treating a Turian who took a rocket to one side of his face?
Figuring out which side took the rocket.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. He was hiding in the poop house. It was great hearing them talking like Turian jokes about humans and then human jokes about Turians.
Never thought I'd see the Krogan and the Turians team up. Even the Reapers have to be a little nervous about pissing them off.
I'd say more than a little.
I'm sorry about Morden.
Oh. It's too soon. Joker, too soon.
He was a good man.
Yeah, he was always running those tests. And one time he tagged me in the middle of the night to ask how many livers humans had. And this bump on my elbow? He said it was just a mild bone deformation, but I'm pretty sure he stuck a probe in there.
Glad it was just your elbow.
I always thought he was crazy. Useful, but crazy. Then he gives up his own life.
To save the Krogan. Doesn't do much to disprove the crazy theory, huh?
I guess not. But he was one of ours.
So now that we got the Krogan and the Turians, what now?
The Krogan help us turn the tide on Palaven. They can shoot at something useful.
Waking up at 1 p.m. like a boss.
Dig till we hit daylight, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Works for me.
So how does it feel knowing Krogan will be singing songs about you until the end of time? I think it would be an honor.
I did it for the war effort.
There's enough misery in this universe. It's nice to see something go right for a change.
Can't say I've ever really witnessed history in the making like this. Well, except for Sovereign attacking the Citadel, and then there was the Collector base, but this one felt good. And let's hope Rex keeps running the show on Tuchanka. Maybe we should hire a food taster for him. Imagine the carnage if someone like that brother of his, Reeve, took over.
That could happen.
I know, it's a chance we have to take, but I have to say, if it wasn't my own world that needed the help, I might have taken that Solarian deal.
I might have taken the Solarian deal. It never crossed my mind.
I could never bring myself to do that, no matter what I was offered.
I admire your restraint, Shephard. It's nice when we can save the galaxy without destroying another race along the way.
Let's hope our luck holds.
Dear Commander Shephard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zeus Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorion is dead now, I can confirm that, but the spores in our body remains. And some level, we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind. Oh, they're still kind of under a hive mind process, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind when I went willingly to the Sovereigns as its thrall. But my connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reapers' voices. This situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for their own safety. But with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. Oh, so they kind of like feed off of each other's skills too. That's really good. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon, and when that time comes, we will fight with you. Oh, that's cool. I got buddies. See, it pays to be nice to people. Alliance News Network information. Pharos. A group of colonists on Pharos have mounted a defense against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of savage Geth attacks several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competency more common to seasonal platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supply salvage from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Banham said. We've survived worse and we know how to fight together. The colony expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper's forces arrive.